Well, hey gang, it's John. Welcome to Roads and Relics. Check it out. We're setting off on a little road trip down to North Carolina to check out the historic little town of Edenton to learn about the Battle of Albemarle Sound. That was a Civil War clash that involved gunboats and ironclads. Check this picture out. This is on Wikipedia. Ain't that cool? Look at that. Alright, let me pull up the map for you. Google has this clocked in at just under 4 hours, 3 hours and 44 minutes. That's 195 miles. But no worries, today's video is not going to be that long. I'll just be grabbing some highlights on the drive down to Edenton for you. Here's a little slideshow that I put together, kind of showing the key waypoints along the route. Check this out. Let me get to it here. There we go. That's Tappahannock, Virginia there. And then we'll head on down to Yorktown and then into Newport News as we drive south and past the Great Dismal Swamp and then finally end up in Edenton, North Carolina. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Man, I can't wait to learn more about the Battle of Albemarle. That is going to be really cool. Okay, that sounds like a good plan. I'll get the van all fueled up and packed up, and we'll get started. It's a great day for an adventure, guys. Okay gang, I got the van all fueled up and packed up, and we are on our road trip down to North Carolina, leaving out of Colonial Beach, home base. It is an absolutely gorgeous morning. It's about 55 degrees right now, expecting a high around the mid-70s. Just a light breeze and blue skies. Wonderful, wonderful day for an adventure. If this is your first time joining us, I just want to say welcome aboard. I try to make one of these little adventures once a week, where we go explore back roads and history and take in the splendor of God. This little adventure is kind of special. We're going to head all the way down to Edenton, North Carolina to check out the story behind the Battle of Albemarle, the Civil War Battle of Albemarle, that involved gunboats and ironclads. Very exciting. We've got about 195 miles to go. It's going to take about 3 hours and 45 minutes. The video is not going to be that long though, I promise. I'm just going to capture some highlights along the way, and then the focus will be once we get to Edenton. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. We're on our way, guys. We're on our way. Okay, we're getting ready to cross over into Richmond County, Virginia, leaving Westmoreland County. Here's the county line right there. Perfect little spot for some back road therapy. Okay guys, we are at the end of Route 624 and getting ready to make our right-hand turn on US 360. Route 360. Here we go. Clear. There we go. Crossing over the Rappahannock River. This bridge over the Rappahannock River takes us into our first waypoint at Tappahannock, Virginia. And from here we'll be turning south on Route 17. Welcome to Tappahannock, Virginia. Very historic little town. Okay, we are on Route 17 South, leaving out of Tappahannock. Crossing over Piscataway Creek. Cool beans. Okay, we're crossing over the York River, the Coleman Bridge into Yorktown. That'll be our next waypoint. And we just crossed the county line into Yorktown, leaving Gloucester County. What a cool bridge. Welcome to Yorktown. Cool beans. Guys, we're on Interstate 64 eastbound. Past the Hampton Coliseum, you can see a sliver of it there on the far left hand side, and here's our exit, 264. here we go, guys. We're entering the tunnel bridge. Oh, this is very cool. Cool beans. We're coming out on the other side of the tunnel bridge. To go before we get back to dry land. We're still on the bridge. And this crosses over into Suffolk and Chesapeake. Okay guys, it started to rain, so I had to pull the camera and bring it inside the van with me. Hopefully you can hear me and the audio is good. I tried to set it up the best I could. Just a little light sprinkle, not too bad. And we're about 4 miles or so from our next exit. Alright guys, we're turning on the ramp for 17 South. There we go, all clear. Welcome to North Carolina. We just crossed the state line. Cool beans. Cool beans. Check out all these historic flags along this fence. It's very, very cool. There's the Gadsden flag. There's the Culpeper flag. There's the Washington Cruisers flag from 1775. There's a pine tree flag from 1775. Very, very cool. Oh, check out the cannon. Very cool. Okay guys, here's the information board. That's about the Edenton Battle of Albemarle Sound. Very, very cool. Alright, this first little part says on May 5th, 1864, the Confederate ironclad ram CSS Albemarle under Commander James W. Cook with the gunboats Cotton Plant and Bombshell steamed out of Roanoke River into Bachelor's Bay and Albemarle Sound before you, bound for New Bern. Dead ahead, however, waited the U.S. Navy gunboats Cirrus, Commodore Hull, and Whitehead, and the transport Ida May beyond the double-ended steamers Mattabesset, Sassacus, Wyalusing, and Miami. Union Captain Melancton Smith commanded the fleet intended to sink Albemarle. After dispatching Cotton Plant upriver, Albemarle and Bombshell engaged the Federals off Chowan County's Sandy Point. During the 3-hour battle, Bombshell sustained heavy damage and surrendered. Albemarle was rammed and almost sunk by Sassacus, but fired point blank into the steamer's boiler, disabling it. Albemarle then escaped. Check out that picture, guys.
Very cool. And over on this side it says, divided loyalties. Unionist sentiments was strong among eastern North Carolinians. The U.S. Navy presence in Albemarle Sound began early in 1862, and many loyal men, both white and African American, enlisted. They included slaves and freedmen familiar with the Sound and its tributaries, who served as gunners, powder boys, cooks, and mechanics. Chowan County natives Henry Johnson, John Paxton, and Daniel Sproul sailed aboard the Miami. Other Edenton and Chowan County men joined local Confederate units, and many sympathizers moved further inland. Chowan County Confederates included Colonel James K. Marshall, Lieutenant Colonel John C. Badham, Major Tristram L. Skinner, Captain William Badham Jr., Captain John A. Benbury, Captain Edward A. Small, Lieutenant John M. Jones, and Lieutenant Blake B. Hoskins. Edenton residents donated household, school, church, and courthouse bells to cast 4 bronze cannons for Captain Badham's Edenton Bell Battery, Company B, North Carolina Light Artillery Battalion. And there's a picture there of Captain William Badham Jr. of the Edenton Bell Battery. And there is Albemarle Sound. We're going to go out on this pier and get a little bit better look. Check out the lighthouse. Very cool. Cool beans. Very nice. Look at this old historic home. That is really cool. It's the Penelope Barker House. She was the organizer of the 1774 Edenton Tea Party, America's first political action by women. Cool beans. Now look at these old pictures. I'm not going to read all of this. I'll pause on the text there so you can read it. Very cool. Really old picture there. So much history there. So much history. There's a little guide map there. It talks about a brief history of the Barker House. And it's got a historical timeline. That's very cool. Starting at 1757, 1761, 1774, 1775, 1782, 1952, and then 1972. Oh, very, very cool. And there's the water where that big battle took place, guys, right there. The Battle of Albemarle Sound.